Everybody make some noise for Sierra.
Hey, Hi. Oh,
Doesn't she look beautiful?
Hey, y'all.
All right, so I am back again. My name is MiAsia Symone. I'll be your host for today. And then, of course, we have the beautiful Miss Sierra. She is a woman who wears many hats.
Yes.
How have you been, girl?
I've been good.
You know, the last time we saw each other, it was, I think, was it my NARS event? No, I came to your Ghetto Girl Eats when you had the first one.
Oh, you sure did.
Yep, I sure did.
When it was so crowded, it was
Yes,
so much going on that day.
But you did a part 2.
Yeah, I did.
And then that one, how was that? How was that one?
It was good. It was great. It
was
was much
good.
more calm, and
Yes.
I got a chance. You know, I like to put my hands on my people.
Yes.
So I was able to put my hands on everybody, hug everybody, give everybody a little love.
Absolutely. And then
Yeah.
Gemini season, you just had a birthday.
Yes, May 24th.
Any Geminis in the building? I'm June 1st, so we both Geminis.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Same to you. So I
Yeah.
just want to get the backstory first and foremost for those who don't know. You know, you wear many hats. You've made millions of dollars. Your brands have taken you to the next level. You've been
Yes.
able to, whatever platform you touch, it just turns into gold.
Yes.
So talk about the backstory of how you were able to just become who you are now.
Girl, God. First of all, I just would like to say thank you to God. Like, literally, He is the head of my life. And everything that triggers behind it. If you looking at me, you looking at a real testimony. So yeah, like I just give all thanks, all praise to God. Like all of my businesses, everything I touch, literally, like you said, turn to gold. And I can't even get none of the credit for it. I'm just a vessel. I'm just here being a vessel, floating around, doing exactly what God want me to do.
Yes, and you're so free-spirited and you just flow and you make it look so easy.
Yes.
But I'm sure everybody else in this crowd is wondering, or they should know that it's not that easy. So
No, it's not.
when it comes to the different challenges, what has been your biggest challenge in the business world and how were you able to overcome it?
One of my biggest challenges, I'll have to say, is just family.
Okay.
Family, and then thinking that family, like overall, is gonna be some of your bigger supporters, and that's not true. A lot of your supporters are gonna be a whole bunch of people that don't know you, and a whole bunch of people that's not in your state. I get a lot of people that say, "Oh my God, you know, I'm from Alabama. The girls in Alabama don't like you." It's like, okay, you're not marketing to the girls in Alabama.
Right.
You're marketing to the whole entire world. So once you really put that in your mindset, then it allows you to grow and really be who God called you to be. A lot of people like to target to where they're from. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't make it with the people from where they're from, it's like they always get stagnant. They don't want to go further. You know what I'm saying? But you really got to put it in your mind. It's not about where, you know, where you from, that area. You marketing to the whole entire world.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep going.
And you know, we had to, you've always been real raw, you've been transparent, you let the world see you in and out, through and through. And we were able to see that last moment that happened, you know, with your sister. Are y'all okay? Are you good?
No, you know, that's like my sister's third time doing it.
Oh, wow.
So the third, I'm a very loving person, and I love my family.
You're a Gemini, so I know.
Yeah, so like my family and us being close, that's something that's real serious to me.
Okay.
So it's like the first time, okay, the second time, all right, now, you know, you don't want to give up on your family, but then you take it back to the biblical times. Abel and Cain, they were brothers. You know what I'm saying? So God said, who am I?
Right.
But the third time, that strike is out. I love my sisters with everything in me. You know what I'm saying? But I can't allow her to destroy me, my kids, my integrity, my company, and everything I worked so hard for. So I got to let her go, unfortunately.
Yes, round of applause for that.
Yeah.
So is it one of those things, like how do you, and you can give this advice to other people who may be dealing the same thing, like they may be successful in their world or they may be dealing with family issues. So how do you cope with that? Is that a thing where you say, hey, well, if you're in this room, I'm not in this room, or you're not coming to the family reunion? Like how do you maneuver with family? Because it's like family.
You're saying like, how do I?
Like going forward, moving with, like what do you do?
Oh, okay, going forward.
Yeah,
Well, you know, it's for me, like I said, because I am such a family girl. If y'all notice, like I don't hang with celebrities and stuff like that. I really be with my family, my kids, my man. You know what I'm saying? So it is very triggering. It hurts But in life, you're gonna have a lot of circumstances that come up
Okay.
where it's gonna hurt your feelings. But
Yeah.
you gotta do what's best for you sometimes. So in this season, right now, in this moment, I'm choosing myself.
Okay.
I decided to really put myself first, and also, I had to let myself know that it's okay to be this way. It's
Right.
okay to be selfish sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay, because I had a hard time dealing with that, and now I'm learning that the reason why I have a hard time dealing with that, or had a hard time dealing with that, it was a lot of past trauma,
Okay.
different ways
That makes
of
sense.
how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? So this thing gets deep. I tell people all the time, like, you see a successful person and all you see is a successful person. You think about the money, the glitz, the glam, but it's
Yeah.
way bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? You got to really dig. And then people got to understand, we're human. We go to the bathroom, it stink just like everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? We have the same problems just like everybody else. It's just that we are on television, or we're in a public eye.
In the spotlight.
In the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And so often people put a little tag on us, like we're not human.
Not human,
We
yeah.
human. You know what I'm saying? So, but the good thing about me, and one of the reasons why I am transparent, is because I like for my followers and my supporters and the people that really support me to know that I am human. And I am gonna go through different things. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be one of those celebrities or one of those people that's on television that like to live their life like they're perfect, because I'm not.
They're one way on social media, but another way at home.
Yes, no, I'm totally not like that. I live my life out loud. I'm an open book, because guess what? People may not want to say it, but I know, as transparent as I am, a lot of people get a lot of healing from my testimonies.
Yes.
You know, like, it is what it is. I can't walk around here like I'm perfect. I'm not.
Now, you talked about your man.
Yes,
you are
I did.
engaged. Y'all give him a round of applause.
I'm engaged.
Yes.
Look, again.
Again, four
And then-
times, right?
Yes.
You've been engaged four times.
Yes, 4 times. But you know what? What this particular person, I know y'all could tell, I'm totally different.
Yes, you have a glow. She's glowing, right?
Y'all know. So, okay, and again, I am human, so I could take the jokes. Y'all don't understand. I be at home on my Instagram, I be laughing with y'all. Some of the stuff, I be like, now she ain't have to say that. Like, I really be having a good time, because I really enjoyed this journey. Y'all got to understand, a few years ago, I was broke. So just for me even to being able to be here is such a blessing. It's so fun. Like, oh my God, you know me?
Yeah.
I still get a kick out of it every day. But what I have to say, in this relationship, my fiance, we actually are childhood friends.
Wow.
He's been trying to date me for a long time.
And you just kept saying
he's
no.
He's one of my friend's brothers. He's one of my best friend's brothers.
Is he the good guy? Is that why you ran away?
No, he had a little edge.
Okay.
He from Atlanta. He had a little edge. But what is so funny too, and I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I'm glad I'm on this stage, because I get to be so open. I do jump conversations because I am a Gemini.
Yes,
but remind
me
me to
too.
tell them something
Okay.
that I want y'all to stop doing to me.
Okay.
But let's get back on my fiance. His name is Xavier. We got the same last name.
Wow.
Before I was married to Shooter, my last name was Thomas. So I'm originally Sierra Thomas. I became
I remember
engaged
that.
with Shooter. But we've been on each other since we were kids. And I talked to Shooter the other day. He said, Sierra, you don't remember you telling me how Zay used to be all on you and watching you? And this was years ago.
You didn't remember that?
No, I forgot about that. He was like, you forgot you used to be telling me how Zay used to be trying to talk to you. And this is, he said, so now I see y'all together. But you got to understand, Shooter is like almost 12 years older than me. He was all, you know what I'm saying, different seasons of my relationship. I mean, in my life with relationships,
Different
it taught
eras.
me different things. I would have to say the real ones had to be Shooter for sure, because he really taught me a lot. We really went through a lot. We was broke together. We struggled together. And then Xavier. The other two, I'm not going to lie, y'all know I'm a church girl. It was the pastors. The pastor, that's your husband. You need to marry him. I'm telling you, this going to happen. Your husband. This particular time with Xavier, I really went off of how I feel. I didn't ask no pastors. I didn't take him to church. I went after what I like, what I feel in my heart. And when I tell y'all, I am like on cloud 9 for real. I should have
love
been
that.
me and Xavier really was gonna date in 2018, but it was between him and BK. And he tell this story all the time. I chose BK because Xavier got tattoos all over his head. Xavier, stand up, baby. Stand up.
Is he
He's
in here?
so shy.
Oh, wow. Y'all give it up for Xavier.
Xavier.
Wow.
He got tattoos all over his head, and I was just like, he don't fit the image. Oh my God. Then the pastor was like, no, that's him. Because I'm like, oh my God. So we always laugh about that. If I only would have just went with my heart 7 years ago, it would have crossed out all, so y'all wouldn't be like, oh my God, Sierra. But this is what I want them to stop saying though. Y'all, I've been in 4 relationships.
Your whole life.
Not 100. Y'all be like, oh, she just go. Listen, I was married. Realistically, I ain't been outside for real. I've been in 4 relationships, and I was married to one for 10 years. Shooter, what's the boy name?
Ooh, don't get the
BK.
names mixed up.
But it's only been 4, and Xavier is my 4th relationship. It ain't been no whole bunch of people.
Yes.
Like, y'all probably don't have way more people than I ever even
Sierra is
thought
not for the
of.
streets.
Yes, y'all stop that, for real.
Okay, but look, for the ladies, so by a show of hands, how many ladies are single? One more time. How many ladies are single? And how many ladies in the room are married or exclusively dating someone? Happily married.
I know that's
love
right.
That.
How
So,
long you been married?
19 years in August.
Congratulations.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes.
So, I have a question while everybody's listening.
Okay.
For the ladies who are single or for the ones who are exclusively dating but they want that ring, you have obviously a special superpower. You can get a man to propose. Keep it real and keep it honest. How do you get a man to propose and put a ring on your finger?
Y'all, listen, I really just be being me. I think I just got that glow. Like, God just gave me that. And then I promise y'all, like, my grandma, okay, can I be transparent? We all grown women. My grandma told me when I was about 11 years old, she said, listen, the Thomases got this little thing on us. If you do not want to marry a man, do not cook for him, and don't give him none, or else it's over. We got this little, and I'm like, oh God. And every time I cook, or it's a wrap.
Really?
I can feel them.
They start going away.
I can feel them at the jewelry store.
Oh my God. It's like buying them shoes. They walk out your life.
Yeah.
But I know you buy shoes. You spoil your man.
No, I mean, I do like buying gifts. I like buying gifts. But you know what? In my previous relationships, I was like, just, because I like buying gifts, I would buy, we would go on trips and stuff like that. But you know who got it the hardest? Xavier.
Really?
I would not buy him nothing.
Even to this day?
I think, no, no. I will do more. But like, in the beginning and our first little time talking, I used to be like, because you got to understand, all the other ones, I'm like, no, what you want? I started to be like, what you want? And when I started dating Zay, I really was not, I was chilling. I really did not want to be bothered. I was chilling because people from the outside looking in, I was broken up from Eric almost a year.
Wow.
Before me and Zay started talking. Yeah.
Is she telling the truth?
We was broken up for almost a year, yeah.
Oh, well,
Girl,
I love it. I know, and it's a beautiful story. That's why I was like, give us the keys. I know she didn't help y'all because she said she just got that, but I was going to try to see, because, you know, women are always like, man, I can't get him to wife me. I can't get him to do that, so.
Well, I never go into a relationship thinking that I'm going to get him to wife me. Okay. I mean, to marry me. Like, it's not like I'm gonna get him in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in the Bible it says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. So it's when a man know. You know what I'm saying? The man has to know. You can't. I mean, you can always be like, oh, he husband material, but it's up to the man. The man is the head. It's up to him. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go in a relationship like, oh, girl, he gonna marry me. He gonna marry. You know what I'm saying? No.
I love that. Now, let's get into the business, because obviously we are here, and there are a lot of entrepreneurs. Ladies, raise your hands if you own your own business. There are a lot of entrepreneurs in this room.
Yes.
And you have started the Glam Shop.
Yep.
You have a med spa. You have Ghetto Girl Eats,
yep.
and you're working on other things as well. So
yep.
when it comes to the business, How are you able to be a serial entrepreneur and just, keep it going?
Staying consistent. You
Okay.
got to stay consistent. You're going to listen, and Instagram is not real. I don't know how many times I have to tell my money monsters that it's not real. It's some people that's on Instagram that has 10,000 followers and they make millions of dollars every year.
I believe
it's
that.
not real. It's about staying consistent, doing the things on the back end, making a team, and really just having your stuff structured and in order. It's not about Instagram. Instagram followers do not equals dollars.
Yes, exactly.
No, it don't.
And you know how to turn, but for the ones who don't know, you have turned your followers into dollars
Yes.
because you've learned to utilize your audience and
Yeah.
multiply it.
And that's a part of my marketing, and I'm going to just be very transparent with y'all. A way that I do it is just being transparent and having a relationship with my following. I would rather have a relationship with my following and us kick it. That's why I'm always on live. I'm always telling y'all what I'm going through and just being transparent, because it's building trust between us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying, oh, when you was in the hospital, I didn't take it serious. I was letting my following know what was going on with me, because really my following is my family for real. You know what I'm saying? Once you build that trust with your following, and it's different standpoints. Sometimes you don't have to be the face of your brand. You don't have to have a relationship with your following. That's why y'all got to check out Money Monster, so y'all can really learn the different ways of doing it and building a brand. But it is some people that is the face of their brand, and they can do it like me. Just
Absolutely.
being transparent. Just being transparent. So when it doesn't matter what I drop. But because my following trusts me, they're going to buy it.
Yes.
Or they're going to try it out. Or they're going to whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And I think you're pushing Ghetto Girl Eats. Like, it's so strong. The campaign is so strong. I mean,
Thank you.
It's a podcast, but you could really cook. Like, we see you actually
Yep.
cooking, and you've been doing it for so long. And then I'm just curious, because I want to know how somebody like you is able to cook so good, but you still can lose weight and keep your figure tight. Because
Eat your weight now. I do not be having surgery every other day, y'all. That's another thing they like to say. I portion control. Literally, I use my portion control plate. Like,
Okay.
So I was always a juicy girl growing up, and I love food. Like, I'm talking
Me
about
too.
when I chew it, it just like I don't
Hit
even
your
think
soul.
y'all understand. Y'all gotta watch me eat one day. It's just like I really make love. I love to eat my food, right? So I have to really do portion. I cannot. I don't.
So
I
do you
don't
have
like
a small plate?
so I have my portion control plates.
Okay.
And I really if I'm eating pasta, I'm only able to eat this amount of pasta, because I'm not one of those girls that could eat all of the no seasoning or no butter. I'm a real Southern belle for real.
Yes.
Like, I love food, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So to try to tell myself, okay, you got to have no sugar, no carbs, no this, no that don't work for me. Not saying it can't work for anybody else, but that doesn't work for me. So what I do a lot of portion controlling.
That works. Because
Yeah.
I'm just curious, because I'm like, man, no matter what I do, I may go down 10 and I might eat 2 good meals and I'm back up.
And then some people, they can eat all day and don't gain no weight.
I know.
So it's just all about everybody's different body types, their different their metabolism. So it's just a lot of things that factor in with weight. But what I do know, I am at booth 715, y'all, and I got a lot of
which way is
portion
that?
control. It's straight this way.
Straight this way.
Yeah, straight
Okay.
in the front. Like, when you first walk in, I have a lot of portion control plates. We got a lot of Ghetto Girl Eat seasoning, and we got some Monster Nom. We got a lot of goodies over there. Y'all come, and we got 70% off. Y'all come over there, shop, take some pictures, chill, kick it,
And all that good stuff.
and all that good stuff.
All right, so you're doing music. And one thing, please, if you're a Gemini, you don't understand this. We are multifaceted. We can do anything that we put our mind to.
Yeah.
Why the music career?
I just feel like I conquer everything else. And
Yeah.
for real, because I am a business owner and I am very professional and I'm transparent, it's a lot of stuff that I can't say, right? I can't get on there and be like, and I just feel like with my music, it's an outlet. I can say all the
Whatever
stuff
you
that I
wanna
be
say.
thinking, and I can put it in a song, and can't nobody judge me for it because it's a song. I ain't saying it to nobody.
If you had to collab with a female artist right now, if I put $1 million
I
budget,
don't want to collab with female. I want to do with some male artists, because I'm not gonna lie, that music stuff it's crazy. It's
believe it.
scary. I be seeing that beef stuff. I be like, I just want to.
You don't wanna beef.
I just want to make the music. I just want the millions that come behind it. I don't want to beef with y'all. I think all y'all pretty. I think all y'all rap good.
I love that. You're here for the unity. Stay out of the drama. You already deal with enough of that, on the show.
Enough. But Spice is doing a album. Y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the Love and Hip Hop preview, and she won't put me on there because she said I'm not a real artist.
What?
So Spice, I gotta show you. I got some kind of, because one thing about a Gemini 2, we don't play. Like somebody cancel us out, or we gonna make them a believer.
Yep.
Don't challenge me.
Look, go bar for bar with her. That's the only way to do it.
I ain't gonna be able to do all that.
That's the only way to do it, but do it without turning into a beef.
Yeah, They're going to have to come over there. I'm going to have to cook them some ghetto girl eats. That's the only beefing I'm doing.
I love that. So we're getting ready to open up the floor for Q&A. I'm going to ask one more question, then I'll come down. If you have a question for Miss Sierra, I have time for 3. So if I have 3 ladies line up where we were lining up before, and I'm going to meet you down there.
All right.
Now, you unfortunately lost your grandma. She was very, very special to you. Yeah. And she was like the glue, to your family. Do you feel the pressure of having to pick up that and be that exactly what she was, or?
I do. Like, Friday made the 1-year anniversary since my grandmother has passed.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I miss her dearly. I was like one of the only grandkids that she taught all her recipes to.
Wow.
Yeah. And she was the glue. So, especially with all this stuff going on with my family, it is very difficult for me, and then, like I said, I am human. I do have feelings, but sometimes from the outside looking in, people don't respect my feelings. It's always an opinion of how I feel.
Yes.
So I do feel like I have to keep it together, but right now what I can say is that I'm trying to figure out the way to do it. Okay. I don't have that part all the way together yet because all of this stuff just happened with my family.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things. The reason why, and I'm not putting this on you if that's not you, but I think the way that your brain is, the way that you move, the way that you think, your emotions, and even when I saw when your ghetto girls each, the lunch wasn't going good, and you were like, you cried and you told everybody, no, this is not right. Like you was like, I want to do this over. I just feel like you have that passion and you're very compassionate about it, and you could eventually become that. I know you would have to grow into it, but
yeah. So I just gotta figure it out. I'm very sensitive about my stuff. Like anything that I really put my heart to, and I put a stamp on it to say that I'm doing it, I'm very sensitive about my stuff. So that's why, like, we oversold with Ghetto Girl Eats on my first event. And remember, we were filming for Love and Hip Hop. I broke out of my filming stuff, and I started making plates. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, people was like, it's okay, Sierra, don't redo it. I'm like, no, I want to redo it.
You want to do it right, because your reputation and your name.
And not only my reputation and my name, I know what it feels like. I remember before I got on TV and when I was, hustling, trying to get my name out there, and when I didn't have money like I do now, I remember going up to certain people on Love and Hip Hop and other celebrities like, hey, my name's Sierra, just hustling, this, and they kind of just did me like that, right? That's why I'm so sensitive about my stuff, because I know what it feels like. I feel like God allowed me to be on that side first. So when I get on this side, I can properly know how to handle my people.
I felt that.
So that is why I do the stuff. It's not even just about my name and my brand. I know what it feels like
to be on the other end.
I know what it feels like. I know what that's why nobody could say they ever did my hair for free, my makeup for free, style me for free, a service for me for free.
I don't allow
because I know what it feels like to want your money and that shout out. I pay in post. Instagram free.
I love that.
It's free.
I love
it. Why not? So yeah, that was the reason why I redid it, and I will figure out a way to put the family so that I could have my family back to the way it's supposed to be.
That matriarch of the family.
I don't ever like that sister stuff. I wash my hands with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I still gotta be that.
It's gonna that's a timing thing.
Yeah. So y'all pray for me. Seriously.
That's between you, her, and God.
Yep.